Hey everybody, it's me, Kim, the DP Hobbyist, and I am here with video number 2 in my series, All I Want for Christmas is Diamonds, and it is a wish list diamond painting style for your loved ones. So what I'm creating, I'm going through and I'm reviewing different diamond painting companies, different accessories, different canvases, so that if you find any of these that you like, you can send this video or whichever video it is, or whichever videos it is, to your loved ones and say, hey, I really want that for Christmas. She has the website linked below. She has the canvases linked below. She has the accessories, whatever, linked below. And if there's a discount code, she's going to have that as well. So they can't mess it up, right? I mean, if you're not in our craft, if you're not a diamond painter, sometimes it can be a little confusing. Like, well, I don't know the difference between Diamond Art Club and Dreamer Designs. I don't know the difference between budget. Guys, excuse me, I'm sorry. Allergies are killing me. Budget and premium. So, hey, this is the same thing over on Temu. Why would I pay $75 for it here versus $5 here, so on and so forth. It can be very, very confusing if they're not a member of our community and they don't pay attention to us talking about it. So that's what I'm doing. So today I am featuring a shop out of Canada, and it's called the Indigenous Collection. I have seen these unboxed on a couple channels, and the only one that I can remember is just because I saw it recently, like right after I ordered these, and that's Messy Girls Crafts. She was taking one with her on her Alaskan cruise, and I'm like, cool, I've already ordered my canvases. It's good to know that, you know, this someone else has unboxed them and likes them as well. I can't remember who the first one is, and because it's been a while. So if I remember, I will drop them and mention them down below. But I ordered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I ordered 6 canvases to unbox for you. They're all like 30 by 40. They're all right around $19, and they are all made by Native American artists. And what I mean, that it's their artwork. It's their artwork. So interesting fact about me, I live in Northeast Oklahoma. We are smack dab in Cherokee Nation territory. And I lived in Tahlequah. So Tahlequah, Oklahoma is the Cherokee Nation capital. That's where their offices are, all those things, for like 9 years. I lived in Tahlequah. But before that, when I was a freshman in college, I met this girl. Her name was Gina. And we ran around together. We drank, we partied, we went to the bars. You know, we had a good time. There was like 4 of us. And we'd been friends for a while. And she made a comment one day that the only reason why some people wanted to be friends with her is because of who her mom was. I said, well, who's your mom? She said, well, my mom's Wilma Mankiller. And I said, okay, who's that? She said, my mom's the first female chief of the Cherokee Nation. Oh, okay, that's cool. And just went about my day. I'm like, well, you want to go grab a beer? Let's go have a fuzzy navel, you know, those sort of things. I had no clue the significance, other than I thought it was cool that she was the first female of whatever she was doing, right? Had no clue. I knew it got us out of trouble a lot. Like, you know, we'd be out roaming around on campus, you know, raising a little heck. And because I was with Gina and they knew who her mom was, they just kind of, you know, left us alone because the nation was a big benefactor to the college. So about 1.5 years after our freshman year, about a year maybe, I moved to Tahlequah to go to school at Northeastern State University. And Gina had moved back. She was living with her mom at the time and her husband, Charlie. And I got to know Wilma very, very well. And through knowing Wilma and knowing Gina, I became very aware and educated on Cherokee Nation history, Indigenous history as a whole. And I fell in love with the artwork, especially living in Tahlequah, where we have Shalagi and all these things. We had the amphitheater. Go look it up. And I just became very immersed in the culture as far as learning. I learned how to speak. Well, I'm not going to say that I learned how to speak the Cherokee language fluently. I learned some dirty words, some cuss words. I learned words to get me through because a lot of at the time, the elderly community, they firmly believed that you needed to know how to speak their language. And so I learned enough to be able to communicate with them as I needed to be at work and so on. So that is and I have more as we're going to talk, but we're going to get into this. So I love Native American artwork. And I looked at these canvases. I was like, oh, I need some of these. And it ended up I needed 6 of these. I had to narrow it down to 6. So this is going to be the turtle. And it is by Jessica Somers. And you can see there. It is going to be a 15.75 by 19.7. So it's a 40 by 50. And the image size is going to be 35 by 45. I believe it's going to be a round drill canvas. We're going to see. Now, I did get free shipping, but I was also told that I would have to pay any of the fees if there were any for coming into the U.S., and I was okay with that. FedEx sent me a text message telling me that they were informed that I would be the person in for any import fees and so on and so forth. And if I had any questions, well, this was delivered 2 days ago. I've been waiting 2 or 3 days ago. I've been waiting to hear anything from FedEx to see if I owe anything. I've heard nothing. So I don't know how long. That's why I waited a while to make this video, because I wanted to see if I owed anything, you know. This blue is gorgeous, and I'm looking right now at the drills, and blue is stunning. Oh my gosh. So living in Tahlequah, like I said, I became very, educated, very, very educated, especially, Wilma has passed now. Her health was not good. Her health wasn't good while she was out as chief, but it just, as she got older, it got worse, and she's been gone for a while now. She's had a Barbie made of her. She has her own quarter, all those things. Wilma was an amazing person, and she was funny. Oh my gosh, she was funny. So I'm trying to get this glare off. I'm trying to figure out where it's coming from. Like, where's the glare coming from? Is it from this light? There we go. She was just an amazing person. Gloria Steinem was one of her. She was very big on women's rights and equality. Very good friends with Gloria Steinem, and so she taught me and Gina and everyone around her way more than just about Native American culture. So look up Gina. Look up Wilma Mainkiller. Gina has passed too in the last couple of years. Her health wasn't good either, but I really enjoyed my time that I got to spend with Wilma. So, isn't this gorgeous? absolutely gorgeous. Now we're going to have, I have to look over here, 14 different colors. That is it. 14. Is that right? I'm standing off to the side, so I try not to bump the camera. Yeah, 14 different colors. That is it. Look at that. Would you ever think that that was just 14 colors? So the drills do come in a train. Look at that blue. Beautiful blue. Listen to the dogs. And it is a round drill kit. This is the toolkit that comes with it. So you get baggies, wax, you know, your standard toolkit. Your stick is good. Your canvas is a thicker, it's not like one of your budget like thick. It's like diamond dots thick. Okay. You know what I'm talking about? Like with the diamond dots canvases, that's how it feels to me. When I was unboxing, I'm like, what canvas does this remind me of? And it reminds me of a diamond dots canvas. This is gorgeous. Just, of course I had to get the sea turtle. We had to open with the sea turtle. Had to. So let's just zoom in. Let's see if we can get down to the drill field so we can show you what that looks like. So look how clear that is. Look how clear that drill field is. I'm super excited over this. I'm super excited. I love it. So I either will get really quiet. You guys know this. I will get really quiet or I'll get really loud when I am looking at a canvas that I just really love. And this one, I'm just taking it all in. I absolutely love it. This blue right there is so pretty. I'm trying to see, can you see that? I'm trying to bring the light in. I have natural light coming in. I'm trying to keep that going. But I'm also trying to get that in there without the glare, you know. Okay, that's canvas now, because this will be kind of a long video because there's 6 and we're going to do all 6. We are going to do all 6. I had a roommate in Tahlequah for quite a long time, and her grandpa was a known medicine man within the community that they lived in. Now, I have, if you guys have seen pictures of me or seen me in any of my videos, I have dark hair. I have high defined cheekbones, sharp. They've always been that way, not just with age. And her, so her grandma passed away. So her grandpa was a very well-respected medicine man. He had been gone for a little while. Grandma passed away. And she asked me, I love these boxes too. Okay. She asked me to come with her to, which one are we going to do? We're going to do this one. She said, my family's getting together tonight at my grandma's house. Will you go with me? I'm like, sure. Sure, no problem. So this one right here is going to be One Last Swim by Shelley Davies. And it's going to be a 40 by 50. The image size is going to be 35 by 45 again. I said, sure, no problem. So and I am not Native. I'm not Native American at all. That's where I was getting with the whole, I have the dark hair. I have a lot of the features that some associate. Now, I've even taken Ancestry DNA. No, I'm not. And she said, will you go with me? I said, sure. So we went. We get there. It's a bunch of elderly Cherokee Nation citizens. A lot of elders were there. And it's a part of Adair County that is predominantly back in the country. They speak Cherokee. They did at the time. Unfortunately, it's dying out. Look. And so I get there, and I'm thinking, when our families get together after someone passes, we get together with food and we sit around, we talk, we share stories, just kind of like a family get together. Okay. We get there and I did not know that it was awake, and I did not know that Grandma was there. So I spent a little time outside at first because I was like, I feel uncomfortable. And not uncomfortable because of the fact that it was awake and that Grandma was there. I mean, that shocked me a little bit. I wasn't prepared for that. I was young, you guys. Like, young and dumb is what I say. Young and dumb. It was just that I felt like that was like a big family moment, and I didn't want to intrude on all of that. But I was out there with a bunch of elders, and one of the ladies was speaking to me in Cherokee, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't understand. And she said, in her very broken English, she told me I needed to learn the language because she said, you Cherokee. And I'm like, no, ma'am, I'm not. And she patted my face, both of her hands. She took my face in her hands and she patted both sides of my face. She said, no, you Cherokee. And I'm like, no, I'm not. I said, I wish that I was. I love your culture, but I'm not. And she just laughed and walked off. But and that was the first night that I ever heard Amazing Grace sung in the Cherokee language. And you guys, that's probably one of the most beautiful things I've ever heard in my life. It gives me chills right now, even thinking about it. And it's been 30 years ago or more. And it still gives me chills. It's absolutely gorgeous. So that's my kind of like funny, like, oh, I'm learning more. It was a constant. I learned all the time. So there's going to be 19 different colors in this canvas. Now you have your bears down here. Look at them. Look at Mama. She got her 2 babies. She's at the base of the waterfall here. Your trees. You have that classic color blocking style. It's gorgeous. This one I went back and forth. Do I get it? Do I not get it? Do I get it? Do I not get it? I'm like, yeah, I get it. I gotta get it. So here are our drills. It's a round. I think all of these are round. I think they're all round. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's such a beautiful image. Now, the Indigenous Collection, they have a lot of things on their website. It's not just diamond art. They have so many different things. You need to go and visit down below. I'll have the links, all of them, as always, down below, because what's this series about? Series is about you showing your loved ones what they can get for you, where they can go and get it. And there is free shipping over a certain amount. And of course, I had to get free shipping because I'm thinking if I'm going to pay import and duty fees, I might as well get the free shipping. Just go ahead and order enough, Kim. But, these do have at the bottom, it has the name of your painting, it has your artist, and it has the Indigenous Collection here. Now, you only have one legend. The wheel's going to be on your left-hand side. It's just going to be up at the top. And you are going to need, let me see, I don't know, does it say here? Yeah, you're going to need to, if you store your drills separately, you're going to need to put your canvas name on there. But isn't that pretty? like the other, the canvas feels just like a Diamond Dots canvas. It has that feel. The drill field is very clear. The stick was good. Let's look at this. Yeah, it does have your DMC numbers here. But you have like, they're all alphabetical, but there is no order to it. If you can see that. Let's see. Maybe I need to put some, there we go, put some parchment paper over that light that I have clipped to this tripod. But that's so pretty. So pretty. So as I'm putting all these out here for you to see, I want you to tell me down below which canvas was your favorite. And if you went and looked at the website and liked any of the others, because I have a feeling I'm going to be ordering all of them at some point, because Messy Girl Crafts, what's it, Ashley? Yeah, it's Ashley. She had one that I don't have, so I'm like, oh well, I don't have that one. Maybe I need to go and order that one. How did I miss that one? I am putting these back up. I love the box style of these. I do. Where are we going to go next? Let's go with this one. So this one is called Reflect and Grow with Love. We're almost halfway done. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. If the toolkit is any different, you guys, I'll let you know. I love color. You know, love color. Now, when I lived with my roommate, I did learn a lot. The roommate I was talking about, where I went to her grandmother's wake, I did learn a lot about the Native American medicine culture. And I'll tell you, first off, let's look at this. So there's your image, Reflect and Grow with Love by Shauna Boulay. Grapentine. I don't want to get that wrong, but I'm sure I just did. But I did. I learned a lot about the culture of medicine in the Cherokee culture. And I'll tell you that you see things, you experience things that you maybe can't explain until someone explains it to you. And I'm just going to leave all that where it is. Okay. I'm just going to leave all that where it is. Maybe that's conversation for a whip and chat. But look, let's come in a little bit on this one. I think your size is going to be exactly the same. So yeah, it's going to be a 50 by 40. It's a 45 by 35 size. It's going to be a round, and we are going to have 22 colors in this one. There's your sun. That's just gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Now, when I moved from Tahlequah, I moved back to my hometown, and then I moved to Australia with my husband. And the Aboriginal culture is very rich there, and they have their own set of beliefs, and so it's just I think that it's absolutely fascinating to learn about all of that. Absolutely fascinating. Been to many of the stomp dances. I've been, to the powwows. Cherokee National Holiday is held in Tahlequah every year on Labor Day weekend. I attended a few of those. I usually had to work, but I attended a few of those. Very, very interesting. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at all these colors, just these ribbons of color in there. Let's look at that picture again. I'll show you. Just the ribbons of color. It's going to be gorgeous. And when I moved, like I said, when I moved away, and went to Australia, and then we moved back. But we moved back to where I grew up here in Northeast Oklahoma, in the far corner of Northeast Oklahoma. Tahlequah is in Northeast Oklahoma, but it's more eastern Oklahoma. When I started working for the police department, I was like for lack of a better word, I was a liaison for, there's an agency here in town that works with the community's mental health needs and so on. And I was kind of a liaison between the PD and that organization. Well, the Cherokee Nation sent myself and the 2-3 people from that organization and from the nation to northern Arizona to spend a week with the White Mountain Apaches. So the White Mountain Apaches have a mental health program that they were trained by Johns Hopkins, and because their youth, their community was slowly dwindling due to mental health issues, and they knew they had to do something, and they went and spent a lot of time with the Johns Hopkins mental health team. They just learned a lot, and so they sent us there to learn about their program. And we spent a lot of time. We spent 1 week with that team there on the reservation, and it is gorgeous up there, absolutely gorgeous. And I learned a lot about their culture while I was there. So it's been a very interesting adulthood for me, learning about Native American culture as a whole. And like I said, I've always loved the artwork across the board. I think it's gorgeous. And now being able to get it by licensed artists, so licensed artwork through these artists, is great. Look at that. So let me pull this out. This is going to be Family by Betty Albert. It looks like she's Cree. $40 by $50, $35 by $45. So that's all the same. If it's any different on the other two that's coming up, I will let you know. And this one's going to have 24 different colors. So let me back out a little bit. Love this color in this blanket. Love it. Now, I don't believe there are any specials, and I mean, we haven't addressed that. I'm sorry, I just hit the, trying to stand to the side so I won't hit. But there are no specials, but this doesn't mean that you can't bling it up yourself. This white in a fairy dust would be gorgeous, or you could even, like in the feathers, would be absolutely gorgeous. An AB, there's so much you can do with that. So much you can do. See, look how well that straightens out. Isn't that beautiful? Your 3 girls here. Your 2 women here. Gorgeous. Or maybe that's Dad. Let me look at the picture. And I forgot to tell you guys that on the back, it gives a bio of your artist. I am so sorry for not telling you that. It's 30 minutes in, 31 minutes in, and I forgot to tell you about that. And on the back, it also gives you your instructions on how to diamond paint. But isn't that beautiful? I love it. I think here we do have the opportunity to use maybe some rhinestones here. Some crystals. It's so pretty. Oh. This is the first one I put in my card. The first one I put in my card. I love it. I love it. Now, Monday here in the U.S. is Indigenous Persons Day. So I did feel like I was glad that I got these in time for that. But I can't wait to post it. I'm going to post it. Hopefully it's going to go up today. I'm going to try to edit. This is Saturday. So hopefully I can get this up today. If not, it'll be up tomorrow. It's going to be a longer video. So it may take a little bit longer to upload. And it may take me a little bit longer to edit. I do love the packaging. I've said that before, right? Maybe 5 or 6 times. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe. Okay. We're going to go with this next one. Look. Look at my polar bears. And this might have been the one that Ashley did. I don't know. She had some polar bears, I think. I think it was the polar bears, but I don't think it was this one. I'll have to look. I don't remember. No. Oh. Oh, these are so many diamond paintings. So little time. I say that all the time. So many diamond paintings with so little time. Has 26 colors. Once again, I can see some opportunity for fairy dust and for crystals. I'm always looking for that. Where can I bling it? Where can I bling it up? I love these colors, you guys. Did I show you the drills on the last one? I don't remember. Yeah, I showed you the drills. If I didn't, I'm sorry. Look. Okay, so this one is by Sky Dance, Mother's Love by Amy Keller Rimp. maybe. I don't know. I don't want to butcher anybody's name. And I believe that just by reading on the back of some of these, that it's just like she says, Amy Keller is a talented Canadian artist originally from Ontario. She now resides in northern Alberta. She believes her First Nations ancestry and her memory of her father drives her passion. She uses mostly acrylic and oil, talking about her paintings. So I believe that in Canada they may talk about their First Nations as far as when they refer as to their tribes and so on. So here, did I tell you it was 26 colors? Yeah, it's 26 colors. Let's get in on here a little bit closer. I wonder if it'll light up that. Yeah, I wanted to light up those bears so you could see that a little bit better. Aren't they cute? Look at the face. I love polar bears. I love the northern lights. I love all of it. Can't help it. I love it all. Okay. It's your darker colors back there. So pretty. Love it. And these are so affordable. I mean, I'm kind of blown away by the quality of the canvas, that they are licensed artist for $19. Kind of blown away by that. So, like I said, I got free shipping, and so far, knock on wood, FedEx hasn't contacted me and told me that I owe any extra. And if I do, I just do. I'd do it all over again. Okay, so we are now to our last image. Now this one right here, if I would have seen it first, it would have went in my cart first. Absolutely love this image. I love all of them, but this one's my favorite. So we're at 38 minutes. I've been kind of going through this pretty quick. I mean, I didn't make you guys like suffer through too much. Not too much of me talking. I just kind of wanted to share my experience and my love of Native American culture. Artwork. Love the artwork, you guys. Love the artwork. Get this straightened out, then I will show you. Look at the colors. Look at the colors. This is called Bringing Good Medicine. By Jackie Traverse. Isn't that stunning? Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm gonna be broke. Yeah. I can't remember how many images that or how many canvases they currently had on their website. I don't remember. Look at that. So pretty. And the size is once again the same. The 50 by 40, so 45 by 35. If you watched my video from Friday, I'm going to say Friday because I don't know if it's going to go up today. I had to pause because I had a coughing fit. I'm not a coughing fit, a sneezing fit. Well, today I can tell I've got the drainage and all those unfun things that go along with allergy season for me. And I was like, please let me get through the video. Please let me get through the video without having a coughing fit or a sneezing fit. Isn't that beautiful though? Look at the color. Just the colors. Oh, these are dark. You can't see. And you might be able to see it better than what I can see it because of that blackout screen on my phone. Drill field is wonderful once again. 19 colors. You guys, this is just so pretty. 4 beautiful female images wrapped in their blanket. And it's called Bringing Good Medicine. Like I said, if I'd seen this first, it would have been the first one in my cart. This is probably the only one. It and the first, the family, is it Family First? Or just Family, that never went back and forth in my cart. I was trying to go back and forth trying to find. I'm like, I know that this shop, that these images, these are something that I want to feature in my Christmas Wishlist series. Because if you don't know that it's out there, you don't know that it's out there. I mean, it's like redundant, but I want to show you things that maybe you don't know. I've only seen 2, like I said, 2 creators with these. I'm sure there's plenty more. I'm sure there's tons more, but they're not showing up in my algorithm. And if you think that this shop needs to be out there in our community more, please share this video. Please share this video, or go purchase. I mean, better yet, go purchase from them and then give me a mention, and get different canvases maybe. And I mean, we can get them showcased. It is absolutely stunning. This is stunning. Look at those pinks. And that pink is, I can see the pinks here. They're beautiful. Just beautiful. I don't know if you can see that, but it's beautiful. Okay, so this has been episode 2 of All I Want for Christmas is Diamonds. If there is one of these canvases, if there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these canvases that you want to find under your tree this year at Christmas, or if you're wanting to gift these to someone this Christmas, save this video. Share this video. Share this video with your loved ones if you want it. Share this video if you want to get this information and this shop out there. If you just loved it, please share it. I thought about making this a 2-part. No, I was like, nope, once I get started, we're going to unbox them all. I mean, like I said, it's a little bit longer. It's going to be about 45 minutes or more, but we're going to get it under an hour. But I will. I will be ordering. I'm going to have to order them all. There wasn't any of them that I didn't like. And they're going to be a quick-ish. I mean, there's a lot of confetti in here, but there's a lot of line blocking as well. So, and then look, oh, sorry. Then you've got all of this back here that is just one color for the most part. So let's, oh, I can't wait. Why does it have to be Halloween and then Thanksgiving and then Christmas? And I have all these canvases that I need to do for Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. Like I said, so many canvases and not enough time. So I want to thank you guys for joining me today. If you liked what you saw, please leave a comment down below. Tell me what your thoughts are on this company. Like I said, they have some beautiful, beautiful pieces that are not diamond painting. Check them out. And of course, they have beautiful diamond art by licensed artists, Native American artists, First Nation artists. Please go check them out. Tell me down below which one was your favorite. Tell me down below if you want this under your tree and that you shared it with a loved one. And if you like this series, if you hate this series, I mean, all the good, bad, and ugly, I can take it. Just don't be mean. There's no need to be mean. I'm not, I don't tolerate mean or hateful comments, because this art is supposed to make us happy. So thank you for joining me. I hope that no matter where you're at in this big, beautiful world, you are safe, you're happy, you're healthy, and you're diamond painting. You guys have a great day. Bye.